Hey guys, so I've got a project to show you. This one's not really electronics based. It is a light bulb thing. You've just seen it in a little clip that I showed you there. And I've got to show you before I make it all the constituent parts. Now, first of all, I bought it's got a bit of a ring to it. It's a cloche or cloche. Now this is just like a dome thing that goes on a little glass base. Like this, and it's for sort of displaying cakes and such, but I don't want to use it for that. You can get these on eBay. They're about £18 delivered, and they were sort of originally developed, I believe, for gardens, and you'd put them over. It's like a mini greenhouse for small plants, I think. So you'll need one of those. You'll also need one of these, which is an Edison type light bulb. Now this one's a reproduction version. You can buy original ones if you want to. This one's from the 1920s design. You can buy original ones on eBay. They're much more expensive than this, and you don't know how long they'll last. This one was about £10 delivered. It came in a massive bubble wrap package, and it works really well. It looks great. You'll also need, whoops, hang on. You'll also need something to put the light bulb in. So this is you can see a close-up. This is just a light bulb holder. It's the, is it B22 type? It's a bayonet cap. I know a lot of American bulbs are screw type, but you can get the ES type. Edison screw, in fact, it's called. And so this one is just designed for mains voltage. Then I've also got myself a big base. Now this is a wooden base. It's got mahogany covering on it, veneer, I guess it's called. I don't think it's all mahogany. I think it's just what's put on the top. But it looks really nice. It's old. I got it from eBay. Now the guy had to make it for me, so I contacted him because he didn't have the right size. And this was £15 delivered. If you're any good with woodwork or making things, then you should be able to make one of these yourself pretty easily. Next up, we've got some cable. Now this is twisted braided flex. I chose it because it looks quite vintage, and I wanted to go for a vintage look. It's just 3 core, so it's got it's more than 3 core. There's plenty of little wires in there, but 3 wires. So you've got earth, ground, and neutral, and you'll just need a plug as well. So I've just got any old black plug there. I mean, but if you could find something like a Bakelite plug or something like that, that would be really awesome. But you want your standard fused plug. You don't want to go for something without a fuse. So let's put it together. So essentially this is just a glorified lamp, and I'm just creating a nice space for that bulb to be in. But I've already drilled a hole through the base here. If I had the ability to, I would have routed or routed, whatever the term is, routed a channel along here for the cable to go along, but I didn't have tools to do that. So we're just going to use some felt feet on the bottom just to hold it up a bit and make sure the cable doesn't mess around too much with its stability. I'm going to be screwing this onto here, but first we need to put the cable in and then feed it through the bottom. Now on mains cables you've got live, neutral, and then you've got earth, and earth is usually the striped one. And on these, it doesn't actually matter which way round live and neutral go, because it's AC, so it can go on either one of those contacts. And then I'm going to screw the base in. I've got a couple of screws which roughly match the height, or they're a bit shorter than the height of the base. And then we're good to go. I've also got a dimming plug, and I'll show you that in a second. So I'll go ahead and put this together, and then we can look at it afterwards. Oh, these screws aren't going in very well, damn it. Success. They're both marginally in. Now I've got some of these little foam pads. They're self-adhesive, so I'm going to stick a couple of the round ones on the bottom. Well, a couple. I'm going to stick 4. Now this is going to raise it off the base. This is going to raise it off the base of the countertop a bit too high, but I think I'm happy as long as the cable doesn't get in the way. Perfect. That works very well. So there we go, it looks quite nice. I'm using a dimmer plug to dim this bulb because it's a 40 watt bulb. So hopefully it will inspire some of you guys to make something interesting. It's not, as I said, my usual kind of project, but I like it. It looks nice and retro.